Hello fellow YouTubers, it's Tuesday, September 18, and it's been an okay sort of day. Been very windy. The sky's been perfectly clear, and it's been warm if you get out of the wind, because it's been very, very windy today. The wind's been swinging around from the southwest to the northwest, and it's been quite chilly, but otherwise it's been an okay sort of day. And this afternoon I've been quite busy with my my rifle cabinet, my old rifle cabinet here behind. And as you can see, I've removed my milestone certificates from Tube Buddy. I put my old handgun in there, 6-shooter, and there's first a couple of things to come out. Now I had taken a lot of things out. Now you might think, what could you spend all the afternoon, because right now it's getting on to 10 to 5, spend with that, what stuff that could have been in there. You didn't think there was that much stuff. Well, you get a lot of little stuff and you go through it. Now a couple of the things were very brittle, like plastic things, and they weren't of any importance, so I threw them out. But there's a lot of things in there I went through. And I mentioned this once before, that my father was very much into home movie making, in fact movie making in general. And I just came across all these things that he had for his 9.5 editing at home. Now this is a cine titling letters, and they're all little plastic letters. I want to go easy here, otherwise I'll end up at. You can just see the little plastic letters there, and he's had little snippets of paper there where they're out. Look. I don't even know what date that is. I can't see it. Anyhow, I'll keep that there. Another little keepsake, and Kodak guide. I don't know what this is all about. Okay, I'll have to check that out too. My father was kept all sorts of little things, little notices and all that. And as I said, he was very much. This proves he was very much into. Ooh. See, these are the Pathoscope Gazettes, number 95. But yes, he'd been getting those for a while. These are probably the early ones, I'd say, but then they became a little bit smaller. And they had news of what's going on, and so on and so. Yes, the review for the amateur cinematographer. And there's a whole stack of them here. Some other earlier ones here. That's back from 1952. But there's a whole stack of them. A whole stack here. You're not getting a good look, I know. And this is Films for Hire. I don't know what the date is, but the address was 247 Castle Road Street, Sydney. An old list of things for hire. A blue book, not the UFO blue book, no. It's a blue book of projection. It's quite a hefty tome too. There's a lot of information in there. The 7th edition. I don't know when that was published, but it was 50 shillings. 50 shillings, £2, 10 shillings. I can't find a year inside anywhere. FH Richardson Blue Book of Projection, 7th edition. Oh, 1942. There you go, 1942. 50 shillings. A lot of money in those days. £2, 10 shillings. Very much so. But what did amaze me was that I checked on Google, and the average wage in 1953 here in Australia was £11, 16 shillings, which is equal to $23.60. The average Australian wage today is something like $840 a week. But back in 1953, it was £11, 16 shillings. And some of the movies for hire here were very expensive. This is a list here of movies that you could hire from 14A Oxford Street, Sydney. So, and Dad obviously, well, the ticks here had gotten a lot, and there's others inside. But the cheapest starts from 5 and sixpence, which is 55 cents Australian, and the dearest goes up to 48 shillings. That's £4. No, that's £2 8 shillings, or $5.60. Now £4, 48 shillings in those days. That was a lot of money when the average wage only £11 16 shillings a week less tax. But anyhow, he got a lot of ticks there. Other ticks in here. There for feature films. He never had anything. Oh, one western, the Two-Fister, it was called, and that's just there, the Two-Fister. I know you might find this boring, but I find it thoroughly fascinating. And I'm not handling it very well, I don't think. But anyhow, maybe I'll have to do it again. Documentary, general interest, ski jumping. Really? But he got. I can remember vividly that we used to have movie nights at home, and he get a lot of cartoons, and Charlie Chaplin, Laurel and Hardy, Popeye cartoons, and you can see there's a lot of cartoons there that he's ticked off. And Charlie Chaplin and so on and so. Yeah, he used to have movie nights at home. My grandfather was also into movie, but he wasn't as good as Dad. He had a very bad habit of cutting people's heads off when he had the camera going. So you could always tell when with pop films, oh yeah, these are definitely pop films because he's cut everyone's head off. Oh, good. Now there are other things here too. My Tommy Hoomdorm. It sort of works. But not as good as it used to. Now, I bought this decades ago. Truth, I don't know when I bought it. Probably in my 20s, maybe even before. But it does work. And I've still got the pump for it. But the little hose that comes off to pump it up broke, and it's because it was weak, fragile plastic hose, and just broke up to pieces. And this here is an off-road racing vehicle, number 5. But unfortunately, the rear wing has come off. I'm going to have to stick that back on. That's it there. And a part of the cab, well, the top of it come off too. So I'm going to have to stick that on. But but this works. This still works. And I got some footage for you. Pretty cool, eh? Yes. Anyhow, I had to do it. I just had to. I had to put the camera out there and do it. It was one of my first mobile phones. So I'm going to just keep that. And this is from a feral boar. Look at those tusks. Now those tusks, I'd say they're 60 or 70 centimetres in length. How would you like them to get into your leg? Well, that's what they could do, into your gut as well. Yeah, I've had that for a long time. Got it out the back of Burke. Oh, could have been in the late 60s, early 70s. That'll make a nice little display, if you're into that sort of thing. And I got Garfield, a couple of little wood ducks, cute pencil sharpeners, an old Lavinia pocket watch. It used to work, but it doesn't work anymore, but I still keep it. And before my wife and I were married, in fact we were only engaged in 1972, October 1972, we went to the Glenn Campbell concert at the Hordern Pavilion at the Sydney Showground. Yeah, 1972. So yeah, I don't know if Gail kept the other ticket or not, or this was for both of us, I'm not sure. Anyhow, there we go. Glenn Campbell. It wasn't a bad concert, except for one thing. We had a big stanchion in front of us, and we were sort of peeling around because the seats were right in Imagine the stanchions here, or the seats were right there, and we were either side of it. If memory serves me correct, I think we got fed up with it after a while and left. Anyhow, but that's only the second concert I'd ever been to. The other one was in 1967 or 68 when I went and saw the Monkeys in concert at the Sydney Stadium, the old tin shed. Well, that is about it. I'm not going to do any reading, but I will do some other readings, and I might even put another video together with some of this older stuff from my father's, because I sort of rushed through it a bit, didn't I? But the video's gone, 11 and a half minutes. That's long enough. That's more enough. So I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, bye for now. And it's funny, you know, right now I have full screen on video. Most of the time it's sort of half and half, like letterbox sort of thing. Yeah, and I just can't figure this out. These these iPads seem to be a law unto themselves. As long as it still works, that's the main thing.